There were nights I felt trapped inside my own mind. Anxiety, fear, regret, pain I never talked about. Trying to smile publicly while privately falling apart. But somehow God kept pulling me out the darkness. And one day I realized the chains fell. The chains fell. I can breathe again. God pulled me out the deep end. Through the hurt and all the sin, you stayed with me. The chains fell when you called my name. Broke addiction to the fear and shame. Even through the pouring rain, you never changed. I remember feeling lost during seasons nobody understood. Smiling publicly while mentally fighting battles privately. Trying to carry pressure without letting people notice. Trying to stay strong even when emotionally exhausted. People saw confidence, but they never saw the overthinking. Never saw the sleepless nights. Never saw how difficult healing became internally. I spent years searching for peace in temporary things. Attention, money, relationships, distractions. But eventually emptiness always returned. And every road somehow brought me back to prayer again. I became really good at hiding emotions. Good at saying I'm fine automatically. Good at avoiding vulnerability. Good at carrying pain privately. But hidden pain still changes you. It changes how you think, how you sleep, how you trust, how you love. And eventually silence becomes impossible to ignore. Still, even during my darkest moments, something inside me kept reaching toward God. Maybe because deep down I knew freedom was still possible. The chains fell, I can breathe again. God pulled me out the deep end. Through the hurt and all the sin, you stayed with me. The chains fell when you called my name. Broke addiction to the fear and shame. Even through the pouring rain, you never changed. Yeah, I think heartbreak changed me too. Not just romantic heartbreak, all kinds. Friendships ending unexpectedly, feeling misunderstood, feeling emotionally abandoned during difficult seasons. Watching people disappear when life stopped benefiting them. Those experiences made me cautious, sometimes too cautious. I stopped opening up fully, stopped trusting easily, stopped believing consistency was real. And isolation made everything louder. Because loneliness grows in silence. Some nights I replay old memories repeatedly, thinking about mistakes I still regret, thinking about people I lost, thinking about words I wish I could take back. And regret exhausting when you carry it too long, especially when you start believing your failures define you. But maybe painful seasons were never meant to destroy me. Maybe they were teaching me dependence on God instead of pride. Cause looking back now, every delay taught patience, every heartbreak taught wisdom, every lonely night pushed me closer to grace. And maybe that's why I survived moments that should've broken me emotionally. Cause God kept carrying me, even when I didn't recognize it. Stay close tonight. Even when my faith gets weak, even when anxiety speaks. Through the hard nights, through the long fights, you stay with me. You stay with me. I'm finally realizing healing not about becoming perfect. Maybe healing just learning how to trust God through difficult seasons. Because life's still complicated, I still overthink sometimes. Still got nights where fear controls my thoughts. Still got moments where anxiety feels overwhelming. But I also got perspective now. I survived things I thought would destroy me emotionally. Made it through seasons I thought would break me spiritually. Kept moving forward even when mentally exhausted. And maybe that proves God never left me the whole time. Not during growth develops through pain. Sometimes purpose begins inside broken moments. And maybe that's why nothing in my life happened accidentally. People change, situations change, dreams change, but somehow God kept guiding me through every chapter. So even when life uncertain, even when fear returns, even when I don't fully understand everything, I still believe. The chains fell, the chains fell, I can breathe again. God pulled me out the deep end, through the hurt and all the sin. You stay with me. The chains fell when you call my name, broke addiction to the fear and shame. Even through the pouring rain, you never change. You never change. You never change. You never change. The chains fell, the chains fell, the chains fell. Still healing, still learning, still praying, but now I know that freedom was always possible. The chains fell, the chains fell.